Timaeus' Alchemy Store.
Did you say my name?
Looks like I beat you here.
So, did you do your homework, Timaeus?
So sorry. I haven't gotten around to it yet.
Timaeus, might I ask how you're progressing? Huh? Traveler and friends. Oh, nice to see you again.
Sucrose has me deciphering an alchemical recipe, but my brain is doing backflips.
So, in other words, no.
No.
Oh. Now that you mention it.
Is alchemy really bad?
But of course! Alchemy is an ancient and mystical discipline. Yet, with the passage of time, those that can be said to have mastered its secrets grow fewer and further between.
Yes! That was my thinking too. But I believe that Mr. Albedo still paints.
If you want my opinion, if Mr. Albedo can't figure out this recipe, nobody in Teyvat can.
It's a windbloom recipe I transcribed from an ancient.
Ooh, what if the windbloom isn't a naturally occurring plant after all? But
Oh! Now that's an interesting.
You misunderstand. The book doesn't say anything about it being a recipe for a windbloom. The book. Well, it's badly damaged and lots of information is missing. Only a few pages of scattered notes from the original volume have survived. The author mentioned in the notes that the recipe was extremely precious. Timaeus, I know it might seem inconceivable, but something about it.
Huh? But...
That's an active.
Traveler, if I may, could you take this recipe to
Mr. Albedo should be at the camp at the foot of the mountain.
Ah, the mountain. Now
windbloom, the flower that alchemy made. Sounds Let's get going.
Has the most prosperous commercial port in all of Teyvat.
Ancient alchemical methods are very complex.
Ancient alchemy truly is fascinating.
Albedo!
Oh. Traveler and Paimon?
This is our tone-deaf bard.
Venti will do just fine, but
Greetings. I'm...
The Windbloom Festival is in full swing. People celebrating everywhere.
Well, with the Windbloom Festival in full swing, as you say.
We're helping Sucrose. Sucrose gave us some paper. She says there's a windbloom recipe from an ancient text on it. Neither she nor Timaeus can understand it.
A Windbloom recipe? I see. This is an ancient language. Even so, I don't believe...
So what could it be?
I could only guess, I'm afraid. In order to reach a conclusion, we'll need to... Sadly, my hands are full right now. But I can give you a list of ingredients.
okay, job done.
Great work. Let's have a... Seems we have everything we need. Not for the alchemical... There we have it.
Huh.
Is this the windbloom that's It's just a sweet flower.
Have a closer look. Are you sure it's the same as other sweet flowers?
Now that you mention it...
So this is the windbloom created by following this ancient recipe. It really does make me think of Sucrose.
Huh. It does seem like something she would like.
Do sweet flowers this size flowers even count as sweet flowers anymore?
I can say with certainty that yes, they do.
But Sucrose said that she transcribed the recipe from an ancient book. Could it be that there were sweet flowers around even in...
There were indeed sweet flowers in antiquity. This species has a...
Seriously? Have sweet flowers...
Yes.
Whoa!
Well then, I must head further into the mountain. I still have painting to do. Perhaps you could pass this on? Traveler, enjoy the celebrations.
Oh, Sucrose! We've got something for you.
Oh, you're back.
Timaeus, how's that homework come?
Did you get the wind bloom? Let me see, let me see.
Here's the flower he created, but...
It's just like the wind bloom in my dreams.
it's just a sweet flower.
No, hear me out. This is a perfect specimen from an ancient recipe. The Tetratanic sweet flower.
The what now?
The seeds of the Tetratanic sweet flower are 4 times bigger than those of ordinary sweet flowers. And the sweet flowers that grow from them are, well, Tetratanic sweet, bigger, stronger, sweeter, and more beautiful. A perfect Teyvat species, a perfect, magnificent flower from the far-flung past.
Sucrose is...
I must go and source some nutrients for my windbloom. Bye for now.
Who knew alchemy could generate... Now, Timaeus.
Just finished, sir. Here.
Ooh, here we go.
Timaeus, may I recite it?
You're gonna read it out loud?
Don't be embarrassed. Here we go. Hand in hand with you before the furnace, the flames fail to rise, for they are burning in my heart.
Wow. Sounds so romantic.
Truly, a masterpiece beyond all expectation, Timaeus. You're a natural.
Really? Wow! I had no idea that someone like me could write love poems of any merit. It must have been Professor Venti's excellent guidance. Professor, as soon as I'm done here, I'll sort out my tuition fee.
Music to my ears. Now, that's job satisfaction. And I guess that's a...
Aren't we missing someone?
Who could that be?
Where did Bennett run off to?
Anything the Knights can do?
we need to ask you something.
Traveler, Paimon, Mr. Bard, something terrible's happened. Missing? You mean he hasn't returned? Yes. What if he's in danger?
The Thousand Winds Temple.
Rosaria?
With you all in the cathedral shouting at the top of your lungs, I could hear everything you were saying.
Oh, Paimon remembers now. He said something like, I've got it! The Thousand Winds Temple!
There's no time to lose. Let's head to the temple.
No trace of Bennett anywhere. What's that over there?
Forces? Fraser, someone's coming! Maybe they're here to save us! Traveler, keep your eyes peeled for enemies. Let's light it up! Yeah! Huh. Ow!
Absorption test.
Feel this ancient power. Burst forth.
Let's light it up!
We're here! Bennett, we've come to the rescue! Whoa, this cell has 2 sections.
See what I mean? Even they're surprised by this crazy cell.
Lucky you two got locked on opposite sides.
Oh, what a superior design. Presumably an ancient mechanism is... There's gotta be a mechanism around here someplace.
Stomach rumbling.
You just ate the apple from my bag. You two seem to have adjusted well to life in prison. We can leave you here if you like. No, not funny. I'm begging you, all right? And open sesame. Freedom at last.
Very
I wouldn't call it unexpected.
Sorry.
No need to apologize. It wasn't even. So, let's hear the story. Wait, what happened with that letter?
Oh, it was just a false alarm. Turns out some fans just wanted to get our attention so they could get a gift.
What the? That's terrible. What kind of a person does that? I've been locked up here a whole day.
Sorry.
Don't be, Razor. I didn't mean. Like, it was my fault for being so hasty in the first place. I rushed off without giving the map a proper look and ended up in the complete wrong location. But there were monsters everywhere, not to mention ruin guards. You know, those huge things. But as a first-rate adventurer, I was able to rely on my wits to evade. The moment I arrived here, I heard a monster's roar.
Well, Paimon's guessed the ending already.
I remember thinking it must be some villainous trap that the perpetrator had set for us. But was Bennett the adventurer, leader of so I charged straight in!
Razor, what were you doing at the
Wolvendom. Many hunters. Too noisy. So,
you came all the way to the Thousand Winds Temple, then what? Turns out it was no ordinary cell, what with the inner and outer sections. Of course, when I saw that Razor had, there was a huge crash as the other cell door came down.
Yep, just as Paimon.
Anyway, why did you— Bennett, did you forget about your homework? I'm ready to collect my tuition fee. Whoa, the love poem. Of course I didn't forget. It's not like I had much else to do, being stuck in this cell all day and all night. So at some point, I just started working on—
Oh, yeah? Razor.
don't understand words, but feel warm, tingly, like Wolfhook Thorn.
Bennett, may I recite— Oh, sure.
Yay! A round of...
You and the Mayor Javari, so close and yet so far. One at the edge of the world, the other in the center of my heart. Wolfhook and Dandelion, my Windbloom offering to you.
Wolfhook?
Yeah.
It's definitely your style.
Marvelous work! Unpretentious and honest, sincere and evocative. Thank you. Thank you very much, sir.
Bennett did good poem.
Thanks to you too, Razor.
Congratulations! Nice job! Still, Wolfhook and Dandelion, can they...
Oh, that was Razor's edition. I asked him, what do you think the Windbloom is? Wolfhook was his answer.
Yes, Wolfhook, good.
So, even berries count now?
A novel take indeed. I'm so happy. Getting rescued against the odds, receiving praise for my poem. Brilliant! Sir, as soon—
Bennett's pretty easy to please.
That's not quite it. I'm always so unlucky.
Yes, but in future, be careful.
Hey, you should talk. Everyone, I have an announcement to make. All the poems from the Fast Track class have now been collected.
Great!
So to celebrate, let's go to the tavern and have a drink. I'm afraid Razor and I have to be going. He said he knows of some relatively unknown areas worth exploring and wants to show them to me. Have a great time, though.
Welcome. Have a seat wherever
Master Diluc?
Oh, I was about to finish this drink and go looking for you. But you've done the hard part.
Sure is lively in here.
It is the Windbloom Festival after all. No one in Mondstadt who has the time. Traveler, will you have a drink? No pressure. It's not a requirement. Master Jean wanted me to pass along this message. You've been chosen as
Windbloom Star?
the Windbloom Star is one of Mondstadt's greatest honors. Normally only bestowed upon those who have made enormous sacrifices for Mondstadt.
Since arriving in Mondstadt, you have offered invaluable support to its people.
I know you will receive it gracefully. Oh yes, the Windbloom Star must attend the Windbloom ceremony together with the acting Grand Master. During the ceremony, you will represent the people of Mondstadt in make...
But which Windbloom are you talking about?
A good question. Diluc?
Passing on messages and deliberating over ceremonial details. Sounds more like your line.
No, Traveler. The Windbloom is always chosen by the Windbloom Star. So the flower offered to the Animo Archon for this year's celebration.
Whoa! No pressure, huh?
Hey, where's the bartender? How come Master Diluc's mixing the drinks?
If it's Charles you're after, he's out on delivery.
And who is most directly responsible for creating the demand for an alcohol delivery service at this time of year?
I see. So, what do you make of Master Diluc's mixing ability?
Why don't we ask the formidable Sister Rosaria? What do you think?
He's not bad.
Formidable? Did you guys have a fight?
I'd call it a misunderstanding. I caught sight of a suspicious figure hurtling by the Knights of Favonius headquarters. Fortunately,
Aha! So the suspicious figure that day was Rosaria all along.
Folks in Mondstadt are on edge with you constantly on the prowl. You're no ordinary sister, that's for sure.
Allow me to return the compliment, good Master Diluc. You're hardly a...
my, such a formidable wit, too. But really, is there any here among us today who can't be said to possess a Even the celebrated honorary knight has graced us with their presence tonight. True.
Well said. So, Kaya, about that tuition fee?
Please collect the goods from Diluc. 3 bottles, as promised. They didn't come cheap.
The better the wine, the higher the price. Just economic.
How are you enjoying the Windbloom Festival, Traveler? That's good to hear.
A toast, everyone. To a happy Windbloom Festival and the free people. Cheers!
What a festival! Now, this won't drink itself.
Tone-deaf bard, spare a thought for other people. Paimon's looking for good food.
Hey, go on, drink some more.
I was going to say, isn't it about time the tavern menu had a few starter?
Easier.
Taverns are so much more fun than cathedrals. Speaking of which, doesn't everyone get time off for festivals like this? Why doesn't...
Hey.
I doubt Charles is nimble enough to handle both.